What's going on, guys? Firewolf Tech here, showing you guys the ASUS ROG Swift OLED gaming monitor. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all around this 27-inch OLED monitor, so let's get it. The PG27AQDM features an OLED QHD display, 1440p resolution, a crazy fast 240Hz refresh rate, and a fast 0.03 millisecond response time for smooth gameplay. What makes this OLED monitor unique is a custom heatsink and intelligent voltage optimization, which ASUS says reduces the risk of OLED burn-in and allows for higher brightness settings. I'll be showing gameplay on my gaming PC and PlayStation 5, so stay tuned for that. For now, let's dive right into the unboxing experience of the ROG Swift OLED monitor. Packaging was lightweight and easy to pull out, and before I show you the accessories, I want to first show you guys this razor thin OLED display that weighs only 6 pounds without the stand. The back of the monitor looks fire with the matte black and gray color scheme. We can see all the inputs are positioned on the bottom, and the front of the display is covered with a screen protector that will peel out later. Inside, we're going to see a color calibration report, some instructions and manuals. This is going to be the bottom base. Really nice, unique design. Then we have the monitor stand itself, and I definitely am digging this matte black and glossy black touches. It's built very sturdy. Then we're gonna have the VESA mount adapter. It's gonna be used to connect to a monitor arm. And here we have a cover here for the lighting of the monitor, and it comes with a cool little pouch with all of our goodies inside. Now I'm gonna get a USB 3.0 upstream cable, a DisplayPort 1.4 cable. We're gonna have a nice HDMI cable. Some extra pieces for the lighting on the bottom of the monitor. They also give you a clear one. And then we're going to have the power adapter, which surprisingly was very small. You can see that it reads out 90 watts. And this is going to be the US plug that's going to connect to the power adapter. Input selection on this monitor aren't that great. You get a DisplayPort 1.4 port and 2 HDMI ports, but sadly they are HDMI 2.0 instead of 2.1. You get an earphone jack and 2 USB 3.2 Type A ports. That's pretty much it. I would have loved to at least see a Type-C DisplayPort option, and there's also no speakers on this, which I don't like. Alright, let's go ahead and install the stand here. So what I like about this is that it's very easy to install. All we have to do is angle it in the monitor, and then we take the bottom portion and we line it up. And this comes with wingtip screws, meaning that you don't need any other tools to install this, which makes it very easy and convenient to install. Now inside, and what makes this monitor special is that it has a red light that kind of beams the sensor of it, and it has additional accessories here where it basically shines their Republic of Gamers logo. And I showed you earlier the different pucks that they have. You can have a clear one as well, and it features magnetic covers here, so you just basically line it up and it magnetically snaps in place, which is very convenient and very easy to install. Taking a look at the back side, and it looks absolutely fire. I think ASUS did a great job with how this monitor looks, and it really screams gamer. It even has a mounting screw so you can attach a camera, light, or any other accessories for your gaming setup. Now let's peel off this plastic film, which will reveal the OLED display with an anti-glare micro texture coating. I know it's not glossy, which some might prefer, but it does help reduce glare when there's a lot of light. As for the ergonomics of the stand, I'm glad that it does feature a good amount of height adjustment and has swivel, which the stand itself moves with the screen when you swivel, which I thought was cool and unique. We also get 90-degree pivot on either side and a good amount of tilt, which give this monitor so many options for viewing and setups. The only downside is that the bottom feet takes up a lot of desk space, so it's something to consider if your desk isn't deep enough. Why OLED is so good is the fact that they show the crispiest and deepest blacks, making the content you're watching a way better experience than IPS or VA panels. Since OLED can turn individual pixels on and off, you're getting superior contrast and 100% black levels. Movies, videos, and gaming will benefit from this type of display. The ROG Swift OLED is surprisingly brighter than other OLED monitors with the same display type. Not comparing it to QD OLED, but for a W OLED panel, the extra brightness really makes this monitor the better option in my opinion. This type of display shines the most when the room is darker, where colors look amazing. Now I'm going to test out the gaming performance on my RTX 4090 gaming PC first, and then later on the PlayStation 5. I'm running Modern Warfare on the highest settings with DLSS enabled on, and the gameplay looks amazing and super smooth. I'm someone who enjoys high fidelity gaming and I'm blown away with how this display looks.
1-1 requesting recon at this.
Gameplay on Forza Horizon 5 also looks amazing, and with a steady 240 frames per second really enhances the gaming experience. It's important to note that it also features NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, which is great when you have an NVIDIA graphics card. The response time on OLED displays are so much faster because you're getting a fast 0.03 millisecond GDG response time, which measures gray to gray, or how long it takes for a pixel to go from one grade level to the next. Now let's switch to using my PlayStation 5 and see how it performs. While the ROG Swift OLED only features HDMI 2.0, it is actually more than enough to support variable refresh rate since the resolution is 2560 by 1440, just enough to output up to 120Hz and VRR. Had this been a 4K monitor though, next gen consoles would have been worse on this. Now you do have to test out the 1440p support in settings and then change the resolution to 1440p to ensure the PS5 is outputting the correct resolution. Jumping into Diablo 4 looks great on this monitor, and I also enabled the built-in FPS counter, which you can see on the top right. A game like Diablo 4 has a steady and locked rate of 60 frames per second, which still looks great and performs well. You're going to need a capable gaming PC to enjoy the 240Hz refresh rate, but if you don't mind it, then OLED is still a great option for the PS5. Unfortunately, this monitor lacks built-in speakers, which means you'll have to rely on your gaming headset or using the 3.5mm headphone jack to connect external speakers. On a game like God of War, we can see the variable refresh rate kicking in. You might find the PS5 performing better on a 1440p monitor since it is of lower resolution and doesn't have to work harder if it was on a 4K monitor. Now while gaming and video look great on this OLED monitor, you are going to see some of the drawbacks of this monitor when you're using it for productivity, office, and work use. Text aren't going to be the best and certain small graphics might show a slight color fringe. I personally don't mind it. The price on this monitor is also very steep at $1,000 when most monitors with similar resolutions and features are significantly less expensive. But when you're in this price range, you're looking for a great display, and if you want a dedicated gaming monitor, then this will not disappoint. It's hard to fully recommend this monitor if you're not planning on gaming or want to use this monitor as an all-in-one. It's definitely doable, and I wouldn't mind having this monitor as my do-it-all display. I'm happy about the increased brightness levels compared to other OLED displays, which really help when browsing the web. I personally would have wanted a higher resolution like 4K, but that wouldn't be feasible since 4K gaming at 240Hz has a long way to go, and this is a monitor that is geared towards gamers first. So all in all guys, the 27 ROG Swift OLED is an amazing gaming monitor and highly recommend it if you want some amazing visuals. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and as always guys, thanks so much for watching.